Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Nelson by Randall. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have killer cages. These are your standard killer cages. So these are the dotted lines that go around cells with a clue in the top left. The digits in the cells sum to the clue in the top left. So maybe this I don't know. I'll pick this 8. So this could be 3, 5. Oops, I can fill big. 3, 5. That adds to 8, right? That's one way we could do it. We could also do 5, 3. Or we could do 2, 6, But they just have to add to 8. And these add to 9, these add to 5, etc. We also have column indexing. Just these 3 red cells here are column index cells. So if a cell is shaded red, then that means that it tells you where the column number goes in that row. I know it's a little confusing, but let's go through an example. So let's say we put a 3 here. If this was a 3, then this red cell is in column 4. So it tells us where the 4 goes. And we count from the left, 1, 2, and 3. And then that goes in column 3. It places the 4. So obviously this is not correct. I did that on purpose. So a 3 here tells us where the 4 goes, and that the 4 goes in column 3. So if this was a 6, that tells us that the 4 goes in column 6. Here, this is in column 2, so if I put a 5 here, that tells us that the 2 goes in column 5. All right. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, we have quite a few limited cages in the grid here. 4 can only be done one way, 1 plus 3. Can't do 2 plus 2 because that would repeat the 2. And they're in the same row, and also killer cages. You can't repeat digits in a cage, but that rule wasn't even needed in this puzzle because they all share a row anyway. 10 has to be done with 4 plus 6, the only way. 5 can be 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. 6 can be 1 plus 5 or 2 plus 4. Again, can't do 3 plus 3. 8 is going to be 2 plus 6 or 3 plus 5. And then 9 is going to be 3 plus 6 or 4 plus 5. All right. So we probably have to think about this indexing a little bit. So this cell here tells us where the 4 goes in this row. Well, we already kind of know where the 4 is. It's in column 2 or column 3. So this needs to be a 2 or a 3 because we need to put the column that the 4 is in that cell. Now here, this tells us where the 4 goes in this row. And 1 and 3 are gone. So that's actually kind of interesting, right? I cannot put the 4 here because then I'd have to put a 1 here, and now we don't have a 1 for the 4 cage, right? I could self-reference the 4 here, and that 4 would just tell us that 4 goes in column 4. Or I could do 5, 6. But either way, that means the 4 is up here somewhere, meaning we can't use the 4 in the 9 cage. So this ends up a 3, 6 pair. Now we know there's a 1 up here, so there's no 1 here, so that the 1 has to go here. There's kind of this concept of roping in 6x6, where the 3 digits that go here cannot go here, so those end up here. So you end up with the same 3 digits here and here in horizontally in every box, and then also the same 3 here and here. So the 1 and the 3 told me I needed a 1. We have a 6 down here, that tells us we need a 6 here. This can't be a 6, meaning that can't be the 4, because we can't point at it anymore. This 1 does tell us this isn't 1, meaning that's not 4, because these add to 5. This 6 says that's not a 6, meaning that's not a 2, because 2 plus 6 is 8. All right, here, this is telling us where the 2 goes in this row. And it's saying that the 2, we cannot put a 1 here, so the 2 can't actually be here. So this is not 2, that's not 6. So this is a 3, 5 pair. So that tells us the 2 is here or here exactly. And I can't limit that yet, so we'll have to wait. We do have a 3, 5 pair here, though, and cannot put a 5 in the 5 cage. So this ends up 5. So this cannot be 5, meaning that can't be 1. We do need a 6. So by roping again, we need a 6 down here. So that's our 6. We do end up with a 6 somewhere up here. Okay. What else do we have going on here? Right, I need a 4 also. So there has to be a 4 in the 6 gauge, meaning it is 2 plus 4. So that's a 2, 4 pair. That means this is 3. Now that 3 tells us 4 goes in column 3, so that's 4 and 6. This can't be a 3, meaning that's not a 2. Oh, I do need a 3. Okay, I need to repeat this trick again. I do need a 3 in this 5 cage. So this is 3 plus 2, and now we know what order it goes in. That makes that 6 and 3. That places a 6 there. That doesn't help us with this 3, 5. We can still... Oh, we cannot put a 2 in column 5 anymore because there's a 2 right here. So this ends up being the 2. And so now this has to be the 3, so it points at the 2. That's 5. That's 1 and 3. All right, and I think we should be able to plonk digits at this point. Yeah, so what do we need here? We need a 2, 4, 5. This cannot be 2 or 4, so that's our 5. And then this is 2, 4, 5. That's not a 5. And this also can't be a 4 because we can't put a 6 here. So this is our 2, and we're left with a 4, 5 pair. That's 4 and 2. All right, what about here? Here we need 1 and 4. So that's our 4, that's our 1. That gives us 5 and 4. That does point at the 4. Very good. Down here we need 1, 4, 6. This cannot be the 1 or the 6, so that's our 4, giving us the 1 and the 6 as well, giving us our 2 and 4. All right. How do we do this? Okay, 6, 2, 4. So the 2 goes here. Down here, I need a 1, which goes here. I need a 3, which goes here, and I need a 5. We're dooting in the corner for placing a 3 there. Then up here, I need the 1 and the 5. So that's 5, that's 1, and we're done. Neat idea, Randall. I liked the interaction. I like the use of roping. Whenever you have, I guess that it should have been something I thought of right away, which is we have 2 digits that add to 4. Both of them can't go in the 9, right? We have 2 digits that add to 8. Both of them can't go in the 5, right? So there's a leftover. 2 digits that add to 10. Both of them can't go in the 6. That's probably what I was supposed to be thinking about from the start. We eventually muddled our way through it, though. But yeah, that would have been an extremely efficient way to solve the puzzle. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.